How you guys doing? This is very important in reference to the high-tech crimes of government. You know, these people trying to steal monies from me. People, I don't know if any of my mother or father's companies tried to wire money to my account. My hair's messed up. Anyways, and the and the government intercepted the wire transfers of monies that people tried to send to my account. You need to prosecute people for 100% attempts of murder. These people seem not to be fazed at all with the facts of law. These government people are still trying to play their tricks. They're still stealing. They're still squatting on money. They're squatting on lawsuits. They're trying to act like these people think if they just pretend like they don't know nothing about it, what they've done, terrorizing my life, what they've tried to steal from me, and what they have stolen. These people pretend like if they just avoid the information or if they just avoid the questioning of their actions, these people think that they can just get away with anything. That's them avoiding facts of law, these people. And they need to get prosecuted for the murder of my parents and these people terrorizing my life. My parents had documents of standard living, like how much money, a minimum I was supposed to have on a daily basis. It even says if I don't have money from my mother and father's estates every single day, it's attempted murder against the government. And I don't have any monies from my mother and father's estates. So why isn't the government going after or why isn't the Treasury or the courts going after accountants, going after the postal carriers that are intercepting the postal mail? Why aren't they going after the people that are stealing wire transfers that I was supposed to have received? Why are they stealing letters and messages from other celebrities that are friends of mine, people that was on the friends list or the uncle or aunt list? It's like a associated uncle and aunt list. Why are these people making up their exaggerations to try to terrorize my life? Why are these people intruding on my life? They're not doing nothing for me. They're stealing from me. They're blocking me from my mother and father's mansions. They're blocking me from mansions that my parents specifically built for me. These people are blocking me from my life. And then they're stealing my money, and then they're going out acting like bigwigs, acting like they're big, flashy, famous people stealing my fucking money, these government people. You know, this country has different types of economic plans for citizens. These people have no right stealing any of my money. They have no right. Oh, and if you're wondering, I never received any of the stimulus package from when you work, you know, at a job or something. There was like, I was on unemployment because they were blocking me from everything. And they blocked me from my truck driving career. They sabotaged the truck driving test. And where's the lawsuits for that? And these people costing me money. We need to know who the person was that told them to try to fail me on the truck driver test. I'd be in the range at the truck driver school. I'd do the parking with the truck with no points at all. Then I'd go over to the testing site, and I told you, they were messing with the power steering of the truck, and it wouldn't turn right, and they were messing with the mirrors on the truck, and I'd point out at 13 points. That's just total bullshit. And that's just like an hour after I just went over and did it perfectly with no points at all. And it was the way the truck would turn and the mirrors shaking. Like, I don't know if they had like those camera image mirrors, like where they try to put a camera image on there, which is different than what it actually is when you look in the mirror. You ever seen those? It's like they have like a mirror that you look at, but then the reflection is not what you're really seeing. It's like an altered image. You know that? You see that in movies too, like somebody going into a movie or somebody being in a movie and they're looking at a mirror and then a ghost appears or something in the reflection. These people, I don't know if they were doing that with the truck mirrors or what, but you know, where it puts a different image on there. But you know, they were messing with the mirrors. I don't know if don't know if it gets that high tech or somebody would do something that high tech with the mirrors on the truck. But I know how to drive a truck. I know how to park a semi truck, and I know how to drive one. And these people was tampering with the mirrors, and people did me wrong, and I expect lawsuit monies. These people know that I'm a genius. They know I have a lot of accolades in reference to intellectual accomplishments, Nobel Peace Prizes I'm supposed to have, and other accomplishments in sports. And these people are always trying to downgrade me. They're always trying to use their impersonators. And I don't know if ESPN or any of the news networks want to go public with the history. They'll say, oh, they thought you were superhuman, and then they wanted to cover it up to steal your sperm, and then they were trying to have children with your sperm, and then they were trying to make their family into big athletes or something. Well, that's illegal. Time and dates of athletic accomplishments. And them stealing my sperm, they have to get prosecuted. Them holding me hostage, poaching from my body is a crime. These Germans and these other people that have been doing these things, it's attempted murder. They're trying to defraud my life, and then they're trying to make their lives look successful. That's treason, and that's financial crimes. They're disrespecting the facts of financial wealth protection and old money history versus new money history. You guys understand that? It's like when people have been wealthy, or they came from a wealthy family and they bought things at the time, and then somebody comes in and tries to murder them off and tries to buy things at a lower discounted rate, or they try to murder off a person like they're trying to pawn off other people's property or other people's companies or other people's land by trying to murder off the owner. That's treason. That's why there's old money wealth laws. Obviously with the population growing in the world, people, some people buy things a long time ago, and then the population growth, and then other people getting into business, other people making money, and then some people getting richer, over time, and then they try to murder off the man or the rich person or the rich family that already owned property, and then these people came into money, or they stole money, and then they tried to claim that they were going to buy land or property by trying to murder off the owner. That is treason. And those people need to go to prison for financial crimes and financial murder attempts. And in reference to my athletic ability and my intellectual accomplishments, that all has to be on a website. All the injuries, all the abuses has to be on a website too. Like if I went to the store and somebody tried to pick a fight with me, that has to show up on the website. And like, say for instance, if I go to the store, or if I'm driving down the street and somebody cuts me off in traffic, whether they meant to or not, it has to show up on the website. You guys understand that, right? It has to be documented like that. There's supposed to be somebody documenting that, and there's supposed to be lawsuits. I have not received any of the lawsuit monies. Meaning, like in reference to, when somebody's picking on me, they're doing it intentionally, or somebody told them to do it, or they just had a bad day, or they were just not being calm in their activity of whatever something might be, which is not my fault. And Satellite Man trying to play tricks or trying to mess up things, like even at work, they mess with the scanner when I'm scanning boxes. What's it say on the Treasury documents where I'm supposed to be at? The Satellite Man's still hitting me in the teeth right now. They're hitting me right there. Right across here. It's attempted murder. So where's the lawsuit money? They're not supposed to be touching me at all. Where's the lawsuit money? Time is wasting. These people are stealing my money. These government people are trying to cover up. Where's the time and date of the court dates? The court cases when they were supposed to start paying me lawsuit monies, the government, and the Treasury was supposed to print the money. Where is it? And in reference to the friends list in Hollywood, and hello Nick Cage. I've been watching some Nick Cage movies. And I watched the movie Lucy It's kind of like a sci-fi movie. It's pretty good. It's on HBO Cinemax, Skinamax, or that's what people used to call Cinemax, but they used to call it Skinamax, which has a good point to it, I guess. But in reference to these government people playing this game, they're acting like they're trying to live. These government people stealing my money, and then they run out and they try to spend the stolen money, or they try to hide the stolen money that they stole from me. The courts are not even following the due process. What are the court dates in reference to lawsuits? That the Treasury was supposed to print money. These people are not doing nothing for me. They're holding me hostage, burning me with satellites, injuring my looks, damaging my career, blocking me from my friends, blocking me from having relationships and normal relationships with females. These government men are terrorizing my life. They're doing this for their fucking entertainment, for their muse. You seen that Sharon Stone movie called Muse? Maybe you see that movie. That's a pretty good movie. Where like somebody holds her hostage to steal all her qualities, or to copy her, or something like that is what the movie was kind of about. Look up that movie. It's like they use her for ideas and intellectual or certain ideas of maybe media or whatever, and then they don't pay her or something. It's called The Muse, I guess it is. The movie was kind of like that. So, maybe watch the movie and see what you think. But in reference to the HBO's movie Lucy, that's pretty good. I watched some other movies on HBO too. And if you've seen the movie Roadhead, that's kind of comical. It's got some good comedy to it. And, there's a lot of other movies. And somebody wanted me to be on a show to review movies and television. I direct films too. And I've been in movies and television. And in reference to actors and directors that have worked with me or in the modeling industry, people that know me, you guys, it'd be appreciated if you just, throw a note out there and say, you've worked with me in movies, or you worked with me in television, or you worked with me in the modeling industry. Because this government man's holding me hostage, and he's trying to call me a bad person all the time. I have nothing to do with this psycho. I don't even go out. I go to work, which I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. And I was supposed to have, my parents made trust funds for me. So, I was supposed to have trillions of dollars in reference to my trust funds. And these politicians was trying to steal my trust funds, like they were trying to fund their illegal candidates of the future as their way of trying to steal my money. These people was trying to control politics to steal American lives and to steal American wealth. They're violating all the American wealth protection laws. And they're violating terms of office. Because America has term limit government, which means a politician is not allowed to try to continue their power in government after their administration. And if some of these people had no right even probably being elected, they probably faked their votes. Their votes when they got into government. See, they're messing with my mouth right now. The activity of these government people and the court system. Somebody needs to ask them, do they think that this has been abuse, what I've been through? People shooting at me, people trying to murder me, people damaging my face and teeth, people burning my crotch and groin and tailbone, choking me. See, right there. It's a fucking $1 trillion lawsuit, motherfucker. See, when they choke you like that, they try to make up all kinds of shit. Diseases. They mess up your teeth. They try to make up diseases, internal diseases. Then everybody tries to treat you like the plague and shit when they fuck up your teeth. Then they, like they're trying to turn people into zombies in America and real life, These government people need to get prosecuted for their terrorism and their mutilations. But, in reference to celebrities, entertainers, or actresses, people that are friendly or cool and, hello, in reference to the movie To Wong Foo. Somebody wanted me to mention that. And, but, hello, how you doing? And, a reference to celebrities and entertainers and businesses of my mother and father's companies. The companies might want to make a short YouTube video or something just saying, hey, I'm welcome at my mother and father's companies. People may have tried to send things to me in the postal mail, or friends, or people that knew my mother, people that knew my father. Because these government people are trying to estrange me from everything. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to play Castaway. You seen that movie with Tom Hanks? Where it's like these people tried to put a person in a situation of just pushing them away from their own rights. Like them pushing me away from my mansions. They kidnapped me. And then they've been blocking me. Them kidnapping me and blocking me from my trust funds. Them kidnapping me and blocking me from phone calls from casting directors, publicists, newscasters that are friends that know me, because there's some newscasters that know me. I haven't received anything from CNN. It's supposed to be like on the payroll of CNN, I guess. I don't know. I haven't received nothing. Or some of the other TV shows. I haven't received nothing from nowhere. If anybody delivered money or delivered information, nobody's told me nothing. Nobody has handed me nothing. And I have not received nothing. I am the only child of my parents. I'm the owner of all the companies forever. And you have to look at the history of the tricks of these people. And how many people have told them to stop. And these people are in government. They claim they're trying to run government in America by ripping off the Americans. Do you understand that? And some of these people are politicians and government people that you would never think that would do these types of things. Just remember that. Some of these people are the people you would never think that they'd be like that. Criminals in government, using government positions to murder and steal from me and Americans that these people have stolen from. These people have stolen from me. They stole from my parents. And they're trying to claim that they thought they'd just be a figurehead trying to claim to be the owner of companies I'm the owner of. I haven't received nothing from Walt Disney World or any of the studios if they sent anything. Does anybody follow the postal mail, like when they send something from Walt Disney World or the Screen Actors Union, Directors Union, or Writers Union? Do they follow the letters? Because a satellite can track a letter from one side of the country to the next. A satellite can track a box the whole way, from the second it leaves the post office. They can track a package. You know that, right? I haven't received any of the packages anybody may have sent in reference to any of the studios or celebrities or friends or certified postal mail. Haven't received none of it. And obviously other cities and states might be looking at the state of Indiana like it's a big scam state. Like Indiana might have the most scam artists stealing my postal mail, people holding me hostage, people blocking me from my properties and revenues. People got to get prosecuted. But, in reference to a website, in reference to females that are celebrities or models or actresses that have dated me, and they want to get a little detailed on certain friendly, fun things. I've never done drugs. Everybody knows that. I don't do drugs. So, in reference to some girls say, oh, we were doing this. Well, he doesn't do drugs. That's bullshit. Somebody tried to make up drug shit. It might not even be a female that I know, but I've never done drugs with nobody. Ever. So, in reference to the point of information, in reference to females or celebrities or actresses or even people that worked with me on jobs that are cool, they want to throw out, a holler, in reference to media or YouTube, that'd be good too. I haven't received any revenues from any of the social media either. Well, I'm going to make some more videos later, but this one's getting kind of long. But anyways, I want to move to an Asian neighborhood in California or something. And I haven't received any letters in reference to that either. My mother and father owned rental properties in Asian neighborhoods. And hello, Los Feliz. And in reference to houses that my parents owned over there. I didn't receive any of the information. Did not receive any of the information from Laguna Beach. If you sent anything, I have not received anything from anywhere. And I have a real life. You know, my life is my life. So this man that's stealing everything, holding me hostage for his benefit, the man's got to get prosecuted. I'm not that man's child. I'm not that man's property. I'm not that man's race. I'm not that man's religion. I'm not tied with this man at all. I have nothing to do with his scam of, or whatever his scams are. Him holding me hostage, ripping me off. You know, I don't play no shit like that. These government people are scam artists, and they're holding me hostage, and they're stealing everything that people have sent to me or people tried to deliver. And in reference to Hollywood celebrities that are on the friends list, all you guys need to make some type of video saying you know me and that you might be on the friends list or you're on the friends list. And in reference to new celebrities that are friends of, you know, certain acknowledgments, or people that have worked with me in movies or TV shows or commercials or whatever something might be, in reference to media. Do not misrepresent, don't steal any of my revenues, anybody, because I have to sue people for that. And people can get in trouble. Because this is a hostage situation, and people stealing money from me is very serious. People blocking me from my mother and father's estates is very serious. People blocking me from the offices of the companies, that's very serious too. You ever seen the Richie Rich movie when they tell Richie Rich, oh, you won't be going to the board meetings anymore, Richie Rich? He's like, what? You know, you've seen that? You won't be going to the companies anymore. And then they hold Richie Rich hostage. They just mess with my mouth. They hold Richie Rich hostage in the Richie Rich movie, and they block him from things, you know. They tried to make him and Cadbury live poor. You know, the Mr. Van Doe and Mr. Ferguson character. Yeah, it's pretty serious. Role protocols in the media 24 hours a day of my identity. And these people trying to play their tricks is bullshit. But in reference to celebrity females, you know, oh, and hello, Phil Donahue. Hello, Sally Jesse Raphael. Hello, The Jenny Jones Show. How you guys doing? Hello, Montel. Hello, Jerry Springer. Hello, Steve Wilkos. You know, he was with Bodyguard for Jerry Springer before. And hello, in reference to other daytime, hello, Wendy Williams. She was one of the girls that's on there. And the talk show, I don't know if the show's still on or not. And hello, Ricky Lake. And hello, all the other, hello, Oprah's TV show back in the day. And hello, in reference to other shows and talk shows and late night. And Jay Leno and David Letterman and Ferguson. There was a night show host named Ferguson. You guys know that. And there's, what's his name? Yeah. Anyways, begins with a K, doesn't it? But Alexa, what's the talk show host list? No, Alexa, what's the nighttime talk show host? Oh, whatever. She's messing it up. But anyways, it's not Kilborn, is it? Craig Kilborn? Okay, yeah. And then there's the guy. Anyways, you guys know who some of them are. All you nighttime talk show hosts, how you guys doing? Previous, past, present, and future. How you guys doing? And hello in reference to newscasters, past, present, and future. And hello in reference to directors, writers, and producers, and cinematographers. They just choked me. More lawsuits right there. It's another $1 trillion lawsuit. I'm not your puppet. I'm not your DNA. I'm not your child, government man. And what's another guy? It's I mentioned Craig Ferguson. And the other guy's name, it begins with an F. Anyways, I'm just kind of looking at some of the other ones. They're messing with my mouth, so can't really say his name right now because they're twisting my lips and mouth. Yeah. So right now, if I tried to say his name, I go. They do that to try to make people sound stupid all the time. Their government games, and And then these people claim to be smarter than me, these government people, but look how slow my computer's going. Oh my God. It's not even like, let me see. Amazing. Now they're messing with history list of late night talk show hosts. It's still going. It stopped. It's just they mess with shit. It's like high-tech crimes of government. It's always messing with shit. So slow, man. It's like...
According to Wikipedia, this is a list of late-night talk show hosts in America. Host. Shows. Maury Amsterdam.
I don't know. They mess with shit all the time. So it's kind of like, let me see. I'll just name it. And I'm willing to scroll down. Oh, hello, Johnny Carson. See, when I said hello, Johnny Carson, the satellite man hit me in the mouth just now. They're so fucking disgusting. They're so disgusting, messing with people's mouths. They don't realize how irritating that is. It is physical crimes of government, and they think they're funny. These people laugh about that shit. When they're twisting a person's lips and mouth and fucking up their teeth. And these are politicians that are doing this to American Hollywood talent, celebrities. These are government fucking people that are paid by the U.S. government accountants that are fucking doing this to Americans. These people are being funded by this country and they're attacking Americans. It's fucking disgusting and fucking nasty motherfuckers, and they laugh because they know one of these days they're going to get their asses put in prison. And then they'll say, no, their people are corrupting that too. They all think they're funny. Jimmy Fallon, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello, Jimmy Fallon. How you doing? And everybody else, looking at Jimmy Fallon. But, these people are funded. These government people are paid with American dollars. And they claim that they're protecting the country by fucking up people's looks. Now, the embassies, like the American consulate, the Chinese consulate, the Korean, Japanese embassies or consulates in America, the Irish, Italian, French, there's even a Mexican consulate, the Canadian. I don't know if there's a Canadian consulate in America or not, but, the United Nations. This is very important. Reference to the rights of history in America, of people and rights to live their life without schizo satellite controllers spying on them and fucking up their looks. These psycho satellite controllers have tried to claim they thought they were me, trying to steal my identity. And they're using that fucking dirty Photoshop shit trying to change pictures. And they really damaged my teeth and caused a lot of problems. Those people need to get prosecuted.